My name is Shana Singleton, aka the Herpes Goddess, and yes, having me is a big flex. I am the founder of Herpes Can Never, growing the largest herpes awareness community of over 250,000. Herpes Can Never is at war with the herpes stigma until the herpes community feels comfortable being open about their status and proud of their sexuality. Thank you all for being here with me today. I'm starting a new series, and this is Journaling with Shana. Every morning, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., me and my cousin Carly hold each other accountable to journal. On Tuesdays, we're going to be journaling on video together. So you'll get to catch our series Conversation with Cousin Carly on the other end. Check out the channel, look at the playlist. We already started. But I'm starting another series as well. I don't know if this is still going to be story time with Shay and I'm going to add it on with the episodes, or if I want to do something completely different because I'm going straight off the dome. I'm not expecting people to show up for this, but then it's here. If you want to get to know me, if you want to see the growth, if you want to see the healing, because I'm just going to let it out freely. For today's journal, I do want to talk about my triggers and just triggers in general. I recently had a falling out with a cousin / best friend of mine's, and it had nothing to do with her and everything to do with me. I've gotten to a good place in my life where I have control over my peace. But then again, we are human. So sometimes I might just lose control over my peace. And in those moments, I take the time to self-evaluate. I used to be the person that would try to trigger the person or place or thing that triggered me, react, become the emotion. But now that I'm triggered, even if I do have a reaction, afterwards I'm self-reflecting and I'm asking myself, why do I feel this way? Why did I let this situation make me feel this way? How did I get here? And how can I prevent this from happening again? In that, I realized that anytime that I was triggered, it was only when I was with that person, which is sad because my love for this person is out of this world. And one thing I need to realize is that people who are not overprotective of their own peace don't have the capability of protecting yours. And we cannot set that expectation on people to protect our peace. I realized that everything in myself that I do not like, and I'm working on bettering and fixing, that person showed me those things. They are that. Everything that I dislike in myself, they are. That's a harsh, sad, and a hard pill to swallow for myself, because if I keep holding this hand, I'm never gonna get past those parts of me. But if I let go, I have the ability to heal. It hurts because when you spent a lot of time and you establish those lines, you gain a little bit of an entitlement into the relationship. And I noticed that that is a idea, that is a narrative that I adopted from generation upon generation upon generation, and it's a curse. Your healing is for you and for you only. Your purpose is for you. And it's your duty to make sure that you are fulfilling your purpose during this human experience, and that you are 100% and unconditionally in love and loyal to yourself, so that you are able to show up 100% your true self, your authentic self, in order to serve your purpose. And sometimes the people that we want to hold on to, we think we only have to cut off the bad people in our lives, but sometimes it's the good people as well. It's the unmotivated people. It's the people who can't see further than their current reality for themselves. It's the people who haven't started a journey with themselves. It's the people who don't hold themselves accountable. It's the people who are stuck in the victim mindset that you must let go of if you want to see something different for you. If shit is going wrong in your life, you got to check the 3 people closest to you and start doing some rearranging. The people in your life should motivate you. The people in your life should inspire you. The people in your life should encourage you and not antagonize you. And if they do the opposite, never take it personal. It's a reflection of their life, their mindset, and where they are. Who said what is never important. What is important is that you figure out why it bothered you, why it made you feel the way it did, so that you can fix the problem from its root, from its source. I was talking to the Herpes Could Never cousins last night, and we were talking about triggers. And I feel like I'm finally at a point in my life where I can see my triggers and cut it off there. But there was a point in my healing when I needed to run towards my triggers in order to learn how to handle my triggers. And let me make this make sense. The people who trigger you will teach you the most about you. So say if you have a father, your father might trigger you, right? And you're trying to avoid him because he always triggers you. But say if the next time you go visit your father, you set intentions on how you want to handle whenever he triggers you. You can set intentions on how you want to handle your trigger whenever you go into that situation. This is called practicing your triggers. You got to do the things that make you uncomfortable. The minute you feel yourself going into old habits, becoming the emotion and reacting and letting the trigger take over your energy, you have to actively choose a different emotion and a different reaction. And that's how you practice your triggers. That's how you practice your self-awareness when you are in that energy space. I did that. I did the work. I did it with my family members, because those are some people that I just don't want to let go of. Maybe let go of the hand, but they're always going to be around. So I practice handling my triggers around them, and I've learned so much about me, that it was never them that triggered me. It was the stuff I haven't healed yet. Now I'm at the point that I feel like I don't have to run towards my triggers anymore, and that I can 100% protect my peace. If you trigger me, you're not for me. Anything not for me does not have space in my life anymore. Only thing people that have space in my life, people, places, and things is people that are for me. That's it, because I'm for me. Now, moving forward, as far as triggers go, with that practice, whenever a trigger comes from left field in my healing, I can handle now. I'm not busy becoming the emotion. I may get tipped. I may revert back to bad habits, but I can see that for myself and I can do something for myself and heal that. This is Journaling with Shana, episode 1, because it's completely random. Thank you for listening. I love you all. Go visit www.herpescanever.com if you're struggling with herpes. Go to the front page of my channel, click the link in my bio, like, subscribe, share. Support is free. I love you all. Peace, love, and light.